you are seeing this when there is a 1, a 5, or a 3 in the time, or anywhere on the screen, or there's a number of greater significance to you in the time or on the screen, then this could be for you. Yeah, it could be. Or if you are wearing any blue or yellow today, or if you have gotten something particularly pesky stuck in between your teeth in the past 48 hours, extra points if it's still stuck in your teeth. This could be for you. Or if you have seen a building that kind of looks a little bit like this in the past 7 days, whether it's a picture, okay, a picture of a building that kind of looks like this, a video, this could be for you. Or if you're within arm's reach of anything with a crescent moon on it, this could be for you. Or if you either have some kind of agate or have some particular memory tied towards agates, this could be for you. This is a natural blue flower agate sphere. Isn't that banding crazy? That banding's crazy, yo. This could be for you. Of course, though, we do this here for funsies and heavily for the ASMR. So don't take any of this too seriously. And also, best believe, if any ASMR suggestions pop out in the cards for you, we will be addressing it promptly. Also, you have such whimsically enticing eyes. I could stare at them forever. The amount of synchronicities you had lined up can correspond to the amount of which this is for you. Okay. If you have hearts on your socks, you have a pair of socks with hearts on them, you don't have to be wearing them. It could be you just owning them. Maybe they need to be washed. This could be for you. Yeah. Okay. Something, I don't know what it is, coming out with the color yellow here. I don't know if you... It's different for different of y'alls. Okay, some of y'all love the color yellow. Some of y'all have a grandma that when you think of yellow, you think of your grandma, or vice versa. Some of y'all hate the color yellow. But there's something here about your relationship with the color yellow this coming week. I think you're going to be finding new depths in it. So, with this coming up, I think that means a touch of color therapy, perhaps, with, you guessed it. Just kidding. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of colored therapy here for you. You might be kind of tilted a bit. It's okay. It's a new perspective, you know? carry on. Let's see what else we've got here. With this yellow, whatever this is, coming up for your week coming up, stick to your guts. Okay? And also, if you tell yourself you're going to do something, if you tell yourself you want to do something, you want to prioritize something, show yourself you can count on yourself this week to do that for yourself, okay? To show up. Someone's got something coming up on the 4th. Within the next 2 months, there's just something with the 4 here, and it feels like a date coming up. Some of y'all have some like gatherings coming up where you'll be meeting with 4 people. I think those gatherings, those meetings are going to be pretty constructive. I think you're going to be getting what you're looking to get out of it, and then some. It seems like there's going to be some things unlocked during this meeting, some new ideas that y'all are going to be building upon. That's really exciting. Whatever this is, this feels like a group that you're going to be working really well with, which is great. Oh yeah. Whether it's this meeting coming up with the 4 people, or there's just something about a date coming up here with a 4 in it. Something about that day is going to be very rejuvenating. And this is going to be coming out of a kind of a rough time. Not gonna lie. But it seems like there's like a jump you had to make. And, you know, what was on the other side of that jump? Oh, yeah, was not guaranteed. But you had faith just knowing that that jump was the next step for you, regardless of what it looked like was on the other side. And look at that. What do you look at what's on the other side? Refreshing. Does anyone play grounded? Okay. Excellent. Well, we love that. Also, good job trusting yourself and taking these jumps. This does also feel like, you know, with that color yellow coming up before and the trusting yourself and showing yourself you can trust yourself, that seems like a big, that kind of feels like the jump, you know, that needed to be made. And this jump is also going to be unlocking a lot of knowledge for you and a lot of inspiration to like kind of go down some new little rabbit trails, which in turn is going to be inspiring unexpected parts of your life. Like this knowledge you're going to be consuming is definitely going to be adding nutrition in places you didn't expect, which is exciting. A lot of you, some of this seems like some kind of film, some kind of audio. Maybe some of y'all are like starting podcasts, or you're a content creator or something. Definitely something about like a kind of energy going out and coming back in, and you just being like the source of that energy, the magnet, the little beautiful magical being you are, holding your little gravitational pull, your little solar system. Something about your little system that you're working on here is you might not have really noticed exactly how each step, exactly how each little weird decision you make, because you're weird, okay? And you make very specific decisions for very specific reasons. Very specific decisions no one else makes but you. And something about those specific decisions you've been making is really kind of making your ecosystem thrive here. And I'm really excited about that for you. Some of y'all really feel like kind of getting into some like abstract art. Maybe some of y'all used to be artists and you used to really focus in on realism or something, and you've noticed that you kind of allow yourself so much more freedom and peace and ease and flow when you do a little bit more abstract art. So this might be a good time to just pull out some abstract art. You know, it doesn't have to make perfect sense. It doesn't have to be perfectly explained. Let's see what deals. Any juicy specific dates. Oh, you want them. This is not for all of you, so also if you don't want to ruin the surprise, but some of y'all are getting engaged soon. This could be actually literally engaged, or this could be engaged, like locked in soon to something, to someone potentially. But for some of you, this definitely feels like a project that you're getting fully engaged with. And then others of you, you know what it is. You know what it is. Some of y'all, this partner is really into dinosaurs. Okay? Cute. Or maybe that's you, but looks like your partner. For some of you, okay? Use your discernment. That was not for all of y'all. There might also be like an artwork kind of inspired by a dinosaur, or maybe your little abstract artwork you're gonna be working on is gonna somehow resemble a dinosaur while you're working on it. Be like, no way, it even said it would do this in the cards. Something about that's just gonna make you giggle, so I love that for you. Love that for you. Some of y'all, when you were younger and you learned about the dinosaurs and, you know, the meteorites and biz and just the biz that went down, got very, very sad. Okay. Got very, very sad. That was like a very sad moment for you, learning about that. Maybe like Land Before Time was traumatizing or something. No. For some of you. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, would you look at the time? I do believe that means it's time to apply some potions. So, let me see what I got here. Got this one. I'm thinking we should just apply maybe a few. Just a few. Take a look in here and see where. Yeah, that looks like none of the liquid looks good there. Is that right? That looks okay. No, that looks like a perfect potion. So let's apply it. Let me just quickly. Before we apply these potions, I totally forgot. But I have some things for you. I was supposed to give you these at the beginning. Here's a little fidget for you. I personally quite enjoy this fidget. So there you go, the fidget of honor. Then I also have. I know, we'll get to the potions. Just wait. Not patient. I cast spell of patience upon thy. a little journal here for you just in case while you're hanging out, relaxing here, any thoughts pop up that you want to just release onto the paper so that you don't have to think about them at the moment. You can just relax and be. So there's that. Y'all seem like a fidgety crowd. This is my Fidget lanyard, inspired by Spike. Spike, I see you. I don't know if you're here, but I see you. I'll show you I'll give you a tour of the Fidgets so you know you're fidgeting. Capacity. It's space milk. See? Space milk. We also have, this is Skittles, named by our live community on TikTok. We got a squishy s'more. We have one of these little balls, which I personally really like this little ball, and it's perfect keychain size. This is from one of y'all sent me this little Pikachu. Mars sent me this, so of course Pikachu goes on there, of course. I also have one of these. You ever seen one of these? One of these is all you need for your fidgeting biz. I love these. It's called, I don't remember what it's called, but that's the logo, the little happy brain guy. What else do we have here? I have this little guy, and I also have this little guy. My sister gave me this little guy for Christmas a year ago or something. I love them. They're from Spirited Away, which is one of my favorite movies ever. And then, get a load of this. Yeah. Maybe some of y'all have some measuring you gotta do and you keep forgetting to bring a measuring tape. And it's purple. Yeah. That's what I thought. And last thing on my keychain is this little pouch that I have some small business cards. Keep them in this little pouch. You know, for if you're ever feeling down, you grab your little Fidget keychain. You're like, maybe I need a little bit of, just a little bit of, what's it called? Retail therapy. You got your small business cards. I'm just saying. There you go. Okay, now, shall we continue on with our potion? And do you have any of it forecasted for you this next week? Favorite weather days are so rad. Okay, let's see. this one back, and then let me find our other potion. I think we want that one. Sorry, was that kind of loud? I didn't mean for that to be loud. Oh, we definitely want this one. This one just adds some extra genuine smiles into your week ahead. So yeah, we want this one, right? Yeah, yeah. Oh, pretending I heard you in your thing. This is a bit of a potion for your ears, okay? So listen up. Oh, we got greedy. I'm just gonna enjoy those smiles this next weekend, okay? And then lastly, let's apply. Have you had this potion applied before? Do you know it's fizzy? Yeah, this is a fizzy potion, so just be ready for that, okay? Let me make sure it's still good. No liquidy bits have collected in any strange areas. That looks good. That looks good, okay. That looks good. Let's use this potion now. Excellent. Now I'm just going to go ahead and tap those potions in. excellent. Now, let's continue with your cards here. I just realized, let's light you a candle. I'm going to light you this purple candle in this blue glass. That was my ode to the flame. Just what came out. She's lit. What a beautiful flame for a beautiful jelly bean. If you'd like to set an intention for this candle, you surely can. But it is the last element we have to get on the table here for our table to be complete for you. So that'll just be right here to the side. Let's continue. Some of y'all have plants that need watering. Little plant friends. Some of y'all have been doing really good taking care of your plant friends, seeing them grow. Some of y'all are like, not me. My cacti's been dead for 6 months and I've been ignoring the fact I haven't taken their carcass out yet because I feel bad. If you want to be a friend to plants, I do see it in your future. Perhaps try out a holiday cacti. Perhaps. Or who else is easy? Who else? A philodendron micans. Surprisingly easy. A little trickier to find than a holiday cacti, depending on the season though. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, you've got a lot of 4 energy out here. What is with this? For what? For what? For you. Oh. Okay, well, first off, this fall, you know those little helicopters, these little fellas? One is going to be falling at a very peculiar time for you. Okay? It's feeling like, okay, I just need a sign type of vibe. And then you're going to get these little helicopter falling. Or it might not even be helicopter season and a helicopter falls and you're like, what the heck? What the heck? What else though? We have something else. I'm gonna have some scientist up in here. But this also feels like maybe some of y'all are getting into more herbalism, dabbling a bit there. Maybe some of y'all have already been, and you're going to be having some kind of like breakthrough coming up here. Going to be trying some new concoction that just makes you feel particularly well. Sorry, I don't know what to do with them. All the rest of my hair didn't want to go where that fella went, and that fella wanted to go where it's gonna go. I think that itself is a testament to how your path is going. Oh yeah, some definite plants needing to be watered, whether these are physical plants or metaphorical. Okay. Whether you've got some dreams or some things you really want to see thrive in your life, but you hadn't been watering them. Spend the time watering them, jelly bean, whether that's your little mind garden. Okay? Watering more peace in your life, watering more creativity, and kind of feels like allowing yourself to be creative, allowing yourself to have new ideas, allowing yourself to be cringe so that you can step outside of that box and learn where it is you're supposed to go. I'm excited about that for you. Yes. Yes, look at you. Look at you. Your little snake arms. Some of y'all might have a tattoo of a snake on your arm. But some of y'all also feel like you're going to be really vibing heavily with kind of snake energy. These next few months, you're going to be feeling a lot of excitement and connectedness to your adaptability. I think you're really going to surprise yourself with just how adaptable you are. And learning that, when time comes and you do have to adapt, that's not a bad thing. The change isn't a bad thing. It helps you learn and grow and decide what it is you're going to take in about your environment to help yourself thrive and to help yourself make a little bubble of good energy to share with other peeps as well. Feeling connected to a lot more peeps than you have ever. This feels like, whether this is like actually like a physical number, like you're gonna be just connected to a lot more people than you really ever have been, or you're just gonna feel such a deeper connection to your small group of friends that makes you really feel connected to everyone, connected to this all. We're all here breathing the same air. We got the same bods that we're learning about and growing in and exploring and experiencing in. Some of y'all are going to be having some dreams that kind of seem to tie into someone else's life. When you have them while you're in the dream, it's going to make sense. You're going to be like, oh yes, this is this person. I'm supposed to go here. This is where I live. But then you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, that is not a life familiar to my own in this current lifetime. So you're going to be shown some glimpses of some other people's lives within your dreams as well. That's going to help you feel connected to the whole. Which is a beautiful thing. I think that's going to be offering you so much peace. And you have whoa, that one flew kind of weird and went upside down. But what I was going to say is you have an incredible amount of keys coming out in your cards. An incredible amount of keys. So you definitely have some kind of knowledge that someone is going to be, not only you are going to be using to unlock doors for yourself, but it feels like a lot of people are going to be using to unlock doors after you as well. Okay, that's a very powerful thing. A very powerful thing. But yeah, there's a really big something, that's going to be unlocked here. That's going to unlock your sense of connectedness to everything. And that in turn is going to be unlocking your magic. Because if you're connected to everything, you're connected to everything. Everything hears your cries. Everything feels the ripple of your good vibes or bad. So, these next few months will be a really good time to kind of work on your vibes, okay? What kind of stew are you brewing up? What kind of stew are you making, right? What kind of vibes are you sending out into the ripple of life? I'm gonna get a little more clarity on something here, but it feels like I'm going to be using what's this? My very own deck. Yeah. I came out with this actually in 2020 mayhaps, I think. I do not have any more available currently, is all I'm gonna say. First card out, we got Inhale. Take a nice big deep breath, okay? Use your diaphragm. Relax your shoulders. We don't need to be out here taking chronically shallow breaths. Alright? We're gonna be out here fueling our bod with some deep, mindful breaths. Oh yeah, we got Inner Garden, Inner Peace out here. So really focusing in on what plants you water these next few months. Okay. I'm really excited about the plants you're watering these next few months. Because these plants you're watering the next few months are going to be absolutely bopping this coming spring. Bopping to a point you just didn't expect. And I think that it's going to start bopping much sooner than this coming spring. And you're gonna think, oh my goodness, this is peak. This is my peak life right now. But then the spring is gonna come around and you're gonna be like, what? This is so infinitely infinitely times better than what I was expecting. You also got the Aliens card. Aliens. Any other cards from this deck to give us some juicy, specific deeds? What do you think? Let's see. The way that one flung out, I need to get y'all at a better angle so y'all can see when these fly out the way they do. You got Through the Window to the Stars. Which means there's something, you're kind of looking, maybe, perhaps you're stuck looking at the walls here, or the window frame, or the windowsill, being like, man, there's dust on that windowsill. Man, I need to wash that window. Oh, I'm just looking at the smudges. But look past the window to the stars. Look at that beautiful. Look at the stars. All those other stars floating around in space. That moon shining down on you in just the way it do that you like a lot. Something about you is really going to be taking a liking to the moon, whether you're going to be making some art inspired by the moon or you're just going to feel some type of new way towards the moon. This definitely feels like something that's going to be kind of awoken when you have this new sense of connectedness to everything. So that's exciting. Perhaps some combos with the moon are in order. You also got a clown's work is fun. So remember, if you're working on a project, that is a project you're working on because you love it. Or you loved it at some point, and you are not input anymore. You're tired of this, Grandpa. You're tired of this. Just remember, a clown's work is fun, bestie. Take it a little bit less seriously, okay? Dive into some new pools so you can take it a little bit less seriously and less like a pro or a professional. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Some of y'all are a little bit too caught up on making something look professional. What a great time to not worry about it, because we're all just looking for a sense of connection, and the more you just show up like you, the more the right peeps are gonna feel connected to you and are gonna find connection to you. Okay, I'm gonna put this deck away before we get anything weird, because it's a weird deck. Love you. And let's see what else is in the cards here. Actually, you know what? Check this out. Look at all these little guys you've gotten so far. But not only that. You know what that means? Because guess what? I know what that means. That means we're going to be applying a little bit of this dust. Now this dust, yeah, you guessed it, it's magic. And you can add any intention you'd like to this dust. You don't necessarily have to think that intention right now. Okay, this isn't bound by time, so if that puts you on the spot, no, you worry. You're a pretty little heart, don't worry. Okay. So I'm just going to apply this. And it's also going to be helping enhance your natural glow. And by enhancing your natural glow, of course, that'll enhance your confidence. And by enhancing your confidence, of course, that'll be enhancing your magic. Some of y'all are going to be inspired to write something based off of something you see on your phone. Very soon. Very soon, if you're not already inspired to write something. Or is it me? Did I inspire you to do that? No. Some of y'all, it's not going to be me. It's going to be some video you're scrolling on the next couple days. But some of y'all, it might be. It looks like our time together is about up. Let me know what your favorite part of today was, this video was, or your day. I do, of course, want to, before you go, paint on some pleasant surprises from the universe, because anytime you can add in some extra pleasant surprises from the universe, I think you probably should. So, let me get our set when dealing out surprises from the universe, I quadruple check the labels. These are pleasant. Now, don't forget to set your dream journal by your bedside, drink your water, eat your fruits and vegetables, and do things that are inspiring to you, even if they don't make sense to anyone else. Sometimes they don't even make sense to you in the moment. And take care. Sweet dreams, Jelly Bean. I hope they're full.